Live back here at Maple Monkey Homestead. I know I said I was going to go live at 4 and it's only almost 2 o'clock, but that is fine. That is fine. Hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. Sorry to if anybody's watching this on the rerun that I said 4, not even 4, it's not even 2, so sorry about that, everybody. But I just wanted to continue on with the Saturday lives, jumping on here for Saturday. Hope everybody's having a fantastic weekend. Back here at the cabin, getting some stuff done, and it's been an absolutely awesome time back here today. Got the squirrel hanging outside the window that is just screaming at me. I don't know why. He's not happy about something. So yeah, like I say, I wanted to hello, Purple Mist. Good evening. A little, like I say, a little bit early for the live. I was going to do it at 4, but it is what it is. Hope you're having a fantastic day. So yeah, just wanted to get on here, see how everybody's doing today. It's an absolutely beautiful day back here at the cabin. It's popping around. It's probably 1 or 2 degrees, and the conversion, I guess, would be maybe 35 or 36. So yeah, it's a beautiful day. It smells. I wish Smell-O-Vision could be here because hello Maria, hello. I wish Smell-O-Vision was a case here because I got a boiled dinner on the cook stove over there cooking, and oh, it smells absolutely phenomenal in here. So you might see me, I might have to get up in, we'll see, maybe 15 or 20 minutes, depending on how long the live stream goes, and take out my turnips and add in some potatoes and carrots. Hello, everybody. Hello. What am I using for Wi-Fi? I'm just using my phone in the window here for a hotspot for my tablet. So hopefully what do I got here? I got 2 bars on my phone. So hopefully the connection's coming out all right. Fingers crossed. So that's what I'm using for my Wi-Fi. I just put my phone in the window. There's only certain spots in the cabin that has good connectivity, and I just put that in the window, use it as a hotspot, and then connect my tablet right to it. How are my studies going? They're going absolutely great. We just finished up first term and on to winter break. So I have a couple more assignments that I got to do uh, here today. What's that? Blurry for me, but I can hear the voice well. Oh, good. Let me just see. I will move my phone into a higher spot, and I might get another bar or two. Hopefully, I don't mess it up. But yeah, studies are going great. We're on to winter break. I got a couple more assignments to finish up before next week, and other than that, it's going great. How's y'all's weekend going here yourself? Oh, we're up to 2 or 3 bars. I think that's as good as it's going to get back here at the cabin. So sorry about that if it's not the best, but yeah, one of the joys of being in a small town community with horrible Wi-Fi and horrible cell service at that. I'm doing absolutely great, Maria. It is just a super hot day back here at the cabin. I got to open up the window actually. Open door policies in effect back here because that wood stove is just absolutely cranking out the heat today, and it is just yeah, going great. Um, what is the goal with your studies? Personal growth? That's a good question. I don't know. I just decided to head back to college, and we'll get the year in, and what's the word? There's a little bit of a pilgrimage, I guess. Yeah, it could be Croatia as well. You never know, right? I don't. You never know with technology, but at least you can hear me and kind of see me, even though maybe I'm a little bit pixelated. So that's good. Been working on some videos today over the past couple days. Uh, cool little project that I have coming out. Not going to be able to get it finished, but working on getting a shed slash a tiny little cabin for visitors, but it will be doubling as a shed. I'll have a video posted probably in the next couple days. I'm thinking of what that looks like, trying to do a cool little project of reclaimed materials from other builds and that I've been doing around here that I haven't used all the stuff around the property. So reclaimed materials, salvage materials for the most part, and it's going good so far. I got the floor all leveled off and good to go. So that I'll do a little showcase video just showing it what it is in the next episode coming up here in a couple days. And then I have a full build video of the flooring, getting that leveled, that I still have to edit in the next little bit as well. Got to go through my pile of salvage materials, see if I can't see what I need to get the floor boarded in, and then start with the walls. With the snowstorm, we got a snowstorm coming up, possibly Tuesday or Wednesday. So I don't know. They're calling it could potentially be 20 or 30 centimeters. Not looking forward to it, but that could put a hindrance on the build project as well. But I guess time will tell, and I'm just happy that I got the floor joists and all leveled off and good to go there. So yeah, it's winter's coming whether we want it or not, and it usually doesn't come this early. Usually we don't get snow until probably about January. So if we get a snowstorm next week, I don't know, especially if it'll be 20 or 30 centimeters. Ooh, it's gonna be a oh, it's gonna be a kick in the arse, that's for sure. But it'll be white around here at the cabin, which is always a nice thing to have, and it's always nice to see, you know, the trees and be back here with the wood stove going and the snow going. But yeah, just shoveling and all that stuff. I'm not looking forward to it. Brooks, Kentucky, it just started snowing there. Oh boys, yeah, yeah. We're all in the same boats, I'm thinking, with the snow. Oh my, oh my. Just bought a tractor. I'm ready. Oh, that is awesome. I wish I had a little tractor. I'd be going around. I'd just be going around the community, and you wouldn't even have to pay me. I'd just go out in a snowstorm and tractor out and plow out everybody's driveway just because it would be so awesome. My old man's on. How you doing? Yeah, so you probably just heard me say that we're probably going to be getting a snowstorm down here, so we might even have snow before you. I guess time will tell. What do you think of doomsday preppers? Well, I mean, it doesn't hurt to be prepared with everything, so you know it doesn't hurt to have your stockpiles filled. It doesn't hurt to have stuff just in case you lose your power. You know, water and food and all that. So you know, I'm all for it. If I could have a little bit more of food security, I definitely would, and especially if I had a root cellar. You know, I'm all for it. But the best preparation, in my opinion, you know, having the good Lord Jesus, because you know there's only one of two spots that we're going. It's either up or down. So you know, if you're a Bible believer, you know that it says what in Revelation. And but no, I'm a prepper myself. You know, I absolutely love it. And if my goal is to have a root cellar of some sort, whether at this property or the next, and absolutely just chocker block filled with canned goods, it's a goal to have, and I don't think I can do it because I don't think I have the land here on this property, but I'd love to be able to grow, hunt, fish, and forage a year's worth of food and have myself set up for the year where I don't go to the grocery stores for a year. That's a long-term goal of mine, and I haven't been able to do it yet, so that would be absolutely awesome to be able to prep for that. So I'm all for it. Is anyone here worried about food crisis? Well, food crisis is, yeah, it's already happening worldwide. If you're in a Western country, you know, I think we're a lot better off than a lot of places in the world. But you know, a lot of third world countries, the a dollar a day is kind of what they have to provide their meals and to live. And I've seen it in my travels that you know, and they are some of the happiest people that you could possibly meet. They'll give you the shirt off their back, and they may only have a meal that they have provided, and they'll give you that meal. So and then we come into Western civilization, and they won't help you out with anything. So it's an interesting dichotomy, to say the least. How people that don't have very much, they'll be willing to help you, while as people who have a lot, they're just kind of shake your head at you and look down at you, kind of thing. So it's very interesting. Not at the moment. It never hurts to have a stash, but I think the biggest issue is rotating through stocked items. Yes, for sure. You got to work through it, and just because you have it means you got to go through it and use it before it gets um, you know, out of date is the only thing. Otherwise, you're going to have out of date stocked items. Is if something, you know, if the power grid ever goes down, or if there's a natural disaster, snowstorm, tornado, anything like that, you want to make sure that your dates are all good. And even when it comes to preserving and canning, that you're working through your stuff and it's not just sitting there because a lot of things, they only have a certain amount of shelf life that they're viable. But when you come to things of like beans and rice and stuff like that, as long as you have them stored in an airtight container, some of that stuff could be good for 20, 25, 30 years. And honey is one of the good things that I know is it doesn't, pure actual honey is one of the things that does not go bad. So you can have that on your shelf, and it is good for eternity. So that's one of the good things about that. But yeah, some things are good for 20, 30 plus years, as long as you have them in an airtight container. We had so many stink bugs this year. Also, we had ready to harvest. Yeah, we have a problem with potato beetles as well. Or what's the other one? It gets into your it's like a beetle. It's like a potato beetle, but yeah, squash beetle, I think it is. And once they start to get into your plants, they eat your plants, and since the root vegetables, it's hard to get rid of them. So I found I pretty much just got to go out and pick them off the plants. It was a couple of years ago, growing all kinds of potatoes, and I'd be out every day for 30 minutes picking the potato beetles off the plants, because once they start to get going, it's hard to get rid of them. Diatomaceous earth is a good tool that's good for some things, not good for others. I've had good success with diatomaceous earth for the squash beetles. I think they were good for that as well. Oh yeah, we can have bees here. We can have bees. You gotta prepare them for the winter months. But yeah, I had a buddy that used to do some beekeeping, and it's absolutely a great way to have help the ecosystem, help your plants with pollinators and such. Yeah, bees would be absolutely awesome. Bear with me here. Like I say, I just want to go check over into my boiled dinner. Let me just see if I can turn this over here so you can kind of see the kitchen. Nope, you can't. Okay, but I just got to go check my boiled dinner. I don't want it to be boiling over here. So bear with me 1 second. Bear with me here. Oh yeah, I gotta turn that down a bit. All right, good thing I checked that. Yeah, good thing. It was boiling over too much, so I had to go check it, and we'll let that tone down. I think I got another probably hour. I'll take the why do I want to keep calling them yams? Take the turnips out so they're not overdone. I'll pop in my carrots, pop in my taters, and whew, I'm excited for this old boiled dinner. It's going to be absolutely delicious. Bee business? No, I can't go into the bee business. That's I get too many other things that I want to do before I get into the bee business, unfortunately. And as with everything, as with any hobby, it's pretty expensive to get going unless you have the plans and the capabilities of building your own bee boxes and stuff like that. It's pretty expensive to get going on it. I just got to put the lid on my pot again. So 1 second. All right, there we are. Put that back on and we're good to go. Squirrel's back out there, like I say. It is corned beef. I was thinking of all the other. I'm like, is a boiled dinner with? I'm pretty sure everything that I've seen it's been with pork, but yeah, this one's corned beef, and it's had it last week, and it's gonna be some good. Like it smells. Whoo, man, oh man, it smells absolutely delicious in here, and it's going to be absolutely delicious. It's one of those perfect meals that goes good in the cold weather. So I got corned beef boiled dinner. Oh, cabbage! I just remembered I got to get the cabbage in there as well. So I'll put that in the next little bit as well. Ooh, good thing I thought of that, because I would have had it with it would have been missing the cabbage, one of the staple parts of it. So, okay, well, I'm glad that I started to do this live stream early, because it would have been 4 o'clock and I would have been, already done and with everything, and I would have forgot the cabbage. So that is a good call, Adam. Good call. Talking about it made me remember it. So yeah. Oh my. And I didn't even realize that today's Saturday, right? Yep, Saturday. So I was going along earlier thinking that day was Friday, but no, it's Saturday. So what are y'all's plans for the weekends? You have any big plans for the weekend, or just hanging out, relaxing? If you're getting some snow, you probably don't want to do anything outside, which is completely understandable. So yeah, I can understand that. Getting some stuff on the go tomorrow as well. Getting some stuff cleaned up around the cabin tomorrow, and just pretty chill weekend for me over here. I'm gonna be doing some cooking, getting some videos on the go, and just trying to keep up to date on everything. The last couple videos have gotten some good traction, so we'll be keeping up with that over the next little bit. So got some pretty cool stuff planned. And if we do get the snowstorm here coming up on Tuesday, I will be sure to keep you all in the loop about how much snow we actually do get. So yeah, as much as I don't want it, it's coming, unfortunately. Almost 7 p.m. in Croatia, so you guys are, excuse me, ahead of the time zone. Cold, relaxing. Yeah, that sounds like a good way to spend the rest of the evening. I'm gonna get I got some schoolwork I got to do either today or maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes though. Get some schoolwork, maybe pop a movie on, eat my boiled dinner, and it's going to be absolutely delicious. It's going to be some good. So yeah, it's gonna be a chill evening for me as well. How does the cabin handle the strong winds? Do you have emergency tent and sleeping bag just in case? Actually, yeah, it's survived a couple of hurricanes. It's been up for 5 or 6 years now, and hasn't toppled over on me. So that's a sign in the right direction, I think. And I don't have a tent, but I have a winter sleeping bag. That's an army issued sleeping bag from the seven. Actually, it's like 50 years old, 70s or 80s, that I've used in -20, -30 weather, and absolutely works absolutely great. So if worst comes to worst, I could just get that and sleep in the vehicle kind of thing if anything worse happens. But like I was saying, that's kind of why I like the idea of me getting this. For lack of a better term, I'm just going to call it a shed, but it's just going to be a little tiny cabin. That if anything happens to the cabin, and hopefully it doesn't happen to that, but I could head out there and just spend some time in there as well if anything happens. Um, yeah, the tiny cabin that I'll be doing for a storage shed is 8 by 6 footprint, and then it'll have 6 foot walls with the double pitch roof is what I'm thinking. But I'm in no hurry to get it done. Like I say, the winter storm coming up here will put a hinder on getting everything done with that. Been working on it over the past couple days, getting the floor all good, getting the floor joists in, and getting all the salvaged materials that I need for it. So it's just a matter of if I have everything here at the cabin to get it on to the go. But if not, I'll just keep salvaging materials and poke away at it with whatever I get. So that'll be a good little spot. And if any visitors come, that they'll be there. That'll be their spot. If they don't want to sleep onto the coach, that they can get the little camp stove in there set up, and have a little spot to hang out on their own as well, as opposed to just sleeping on the coach. So I think it'll be a cool little project, cool little challenge. See if I can get it all done with reclaimed materials, whether it be stuff that I get out of garbage cans or stuff that I find on the side of the road, or stuff that I have that's here on the property, whether from being the old boards from the hobo hut, boards that I haven't used in other building projects. The goal is to spend as little money as possible, and so far we're sitting at around $0 for it. So that's pretty good. So stick along in the up and coming episodes, because I'll give just a run over on what it's looking like, on where it's at right now in the next episode. And I'm not sure if I'll hold off on trying to post the actual build videos until I get it all done, or just post them as I go along, because I have footage from the other past couple days of me getting it all leveled off, getting the foundation good, and putting in the floor joists. So I guess time will tell with that, and we'll see what entails. But yeah, exciting little project that's going to be coming up here at the cabin. That squirrel's getting in something. One second, Paul. Hey, what are you doing? I got a bag of goodies outside there, so I don't want to. I don't want it getting into anything. What do you? Hey, get out of there, you little bugger! Yeah, get out of there. That's my lettuce. Squirrel's getting in the lettuce. Little bugger. Oh my, oh my. Yeah, squirrel over there on top of my lettuce. Because it's too warm in the cabin, so I just have it sitting outside on my barbecue. Frickin' bugger. That's why he was hanging out in the newest episode. He's hanging out, fat little puffed up bugger, into the tree outside. So I got a shot of him, and yeah, good thing I heard that because you would have been biting away at my lettuce, little bugger. You have all the animals coming back at the cabin, so you never know what's gonna happen. Oh my. What's this? It's good to be prepared. Had really strong winds a few years ago. Big damages. Both our roof, electricity was gone for over 24 hours. Yeah, I guess I laugh that in the little town that I'm at, there's a little convenience store, and obviously there are other houses. And I'll be going along. I'll go to the convenience store, and they'll be running on a generator. And I'll look around and I see everybody has their generators out in their garage, and I'm like looking around. I'm like, oh yeah, the street lights aren't on. Huh? Must be no power. But I would never know. I don't have power anyway, so that's I always laugh when that happens. Other people don't have power, but that's just natural living for me. I have these lights right here. That's what I go by here, and they absolutely work awesome. So I can get a few days before I have to recharge them. And I got one up. Let's see if I can show you here. Got one hanging right there, and then I got the other one in the bedroom area, and then I got my two down here for when these ones die. So I'll switch them out, charge them up, and Bob's your uncle. They work absolutely great. I might pick up a couple more just so I can have some more on hand, and then that way I don't have to charge them up as much. I can just keep switching them out. But yeah, they work absolutely great if you're looking for them. Amazon has them, and same thing. You can use them while you're camping. You could bring them along, and they have these little screw things, and you could use them, screw them actually into an actual lamp. So that's the good thing about it. I just have them so I can hang them off the roof off a little nail that I have up top. But yeah, they work absolutely great. My old man gave them to me for a gift, so I am definitely getting good use out of them for sure. What are we at here? What time is it? It is a little bit after 2. We've been on 20 minutes already. Wow, that's crazy. Time flies, eh? I know that I had mentioned 4 p.m. Next Saturday is live. Not sure if it'll be, not sure the time yet, but I'll post it on my community tab. Debbie has those at her cabin. Yeah, they work absolutely awesome, eh? Such a great little tool. And what I talk about in an up and coming video, as well as it's nice that we have all of these new finagled things that we can use that our past ancestors didn't have opportunities to use while they were doing their homesteading. We have so many things, power banks and solar panels and hydroelectric and electric lights like these, and we have so many things that we could use to our disposal that our forebears didn't have. And I have a video coming up here. I just finished editing actually. Just a little discussion about what it is, what is off grid, because everybody has a different definition of what off grid living is. So I go into talk about that into that video as well. So yeah, we got some stuff planned here for the channel. We got some good discussions coming up. Shooting a video today of just life here back at the cabin. Doing this live stream. Got the build video coming up, and yeah, there's some cool little projects and hip and happenings around here at the cabin. I'm just trying to listen for my boiled dinner over there, so it's not getting too crazy on me. But I think I'm not going to go too crazy with today's live stream. I don't think we're almost at 25 minutes. What's it like in the nighttime? Are you ever scared at nighttime? No, it's actually, I love it back here. I turn off the lights and get up into the loft area. Can't even see my hand in front of my face. It's so dark up there because I got the windows, but I closed the blind to get the windows all closed off. And it is, mind you, I don't have any blinds on the windows in the bottom area, but I can hear people walking back, and chances are I can see them as well. But no, I don't have any problems. Never had any really crazy experiences with people. I'm pretty well known in the area. I'm part of the community, so everybody kind of knows me and I know them. And I got people watching out for the cabin kind of when I'm not here, so that's a good bonus in itself. It's good to have a good community. Oh, that squirrel! I see him. Get out of here, you bugger! I seen you in the video. Get out of here, you freaking thing! I seen him in the corner of the video on the the side of the door. Little bugger. Oh my. You're not getting the lettuce. Yeah, that's what he's screaming at me for. I'm gonna have to remember to take that in. Freaking bugger. That's too funny. Time to put the cabbage in. No, not quite yet. I'm gonna take the turnips out soon, and then I'm going to we're coming down to the last hour or so of letting it go. So another little bit here. When I end this live, probably here very shortly, I'll take the turnips out, set them aside so they're not overcooked. Put my potatoes, put my carrots, and then I will put my cabbage in there, and she'll be good to go. Let that simmer for another hour or so, and that was nice. I love meals that you can just kind of set it and almost forget it. This one's not as forgetful as a roast because I can put the roast on the wood stove, and I could go outside and do something for 4 or 5 hours and just let it simmer on the wood stove. I didn't want to do this just because I don't have my rack set up, and if I were to set something right down on top of the wood stove, she would just boil and boil and boil. So I just decided I'd use my propane stove, where I got to be a little bit more finicky on controlling it. So that's one of the downsides of that. But yeah, set it and forget it. I love those kind of meals. Hello from Europe. Beautiful. What part in Europe are you at? Crystal Strait? Hello. People from Europe and from all over the place by the seams of it. Enjoy your lunch. It was good seeing you, and be kind to your little friend. Yeah. I had a couple years ago, Romania. Oh, beautiful. There's another viewer here from Croatia. So I think isn't Romania and Croatia kind of in the same hemisphere, relational? I don't know. Maybe they're not. I'm horrible with geography. But yeah, with the squirrel, he's lucky because last year or maybe a year and a half ago during springtime, I went on a little squirrel hunt, and I got 4 or 5 squirrels, and I wanted to try them because people said that they were absolutely delicious. And unfortunately, we only have the small squirrels, so they're a step up from a chipmunk, but they're not like the squirrels that other parts of Canada have that are just like small cats. But anyway, I got 4 or 5 of them, and I made a squirrel jambalaya, and it was absolutely delicious. So he's lucky that I don't get the old gun out and try and collect a couple more and make a squirrel jambalaya again, because that's one of my most favorite meals. Yummy, yummy, yummy. It's fairly close to chicken, a little bit more gamier, but yeah, it is absolutely delicious. And then same, there's grouse in the area. Grouse obviously tastes a little bit better than the squirrel, but yeah, squirrel is not bad at all. One of the things that I've wanted to try that I've heard people say is good as well is porcupine. So I've seen people cook them up and do those. I guess it's like a bear. You gotta do them the right way because they're a little bit more gamey and a little bit more fatty. And I guess depending on what the raccoons in the area eat, I've heard raccoon is actually good as well. Now, whether or not I want to try trash pandas, I don't know, because 9 times out of 10 they're eating out of garbage bins and such like that. But if it just came down to that, not a necessity, you bet your bottom dollar that if there was nothing else in the area and it was like a doomsday situation, I'd be going out and hunting for the old trash pandas, and I'd be eating them if that was the last ditch effort of things of food in the area. So got to make do with what you got. Yeah, Jesus ate fish. Amen to that. You have me cracking up here. Too funny. Hey, that's awesome. I love I love being able to put a smile on somebody else's face. Just so goofy at them. I was when I was traveling through Mexico. Mind you, I was a little bit of a different person then, but not still fun and happy go lucky kind of thing. I was traveling in Mexico, and that's back when I was drinking, and because beer's so cheap there, and everybody that is Mexican seems to just, oh yeah, it's Tuesday, sure, let's have a drink. So I was working on helping a buddy restore his sailboat. So it'd be, I don't know, it'd be like 12 o'clock, hot sunny day, and he'd look at me and he'd be like, cerveza? I'll be like, you got to ask me, of course. So we just go, and they sell stuff at the corner store. So we just go down, buy a couple cases of beer, spend another 20 minutes working on it, and then maybe go sailing or down to the lagunas. And anyway, I was there for like 4 weeks. So everybody that we would meet up with, my nickname was Crazy Adam. So, just through the fun adventures we would have. Yeah, I remember one time we sailed out to the Laguna, and there was like a 50-foot tall tower in the middle of the Laguna, and for some reason the at the top of the mast of the sailboat, the rope came off of the pulley system. So my buddy, he looks at me and he's like, "You think you can climb that and put the rope back up there?" I look at it and it's, I don't know, 20 feet or so. I'm like, "Yeah, a couple beers deep in, and I'm like, yeah, I think I could do it." So I shimmy up the pole and get it. Here I am swaying back and forth on the sailboat, trying to put the rope through the pulley system up there. And he's like, "You friggin' fool, you are crazy." But yeah, happy go lucky. Why take life seriously, right? None of us get out alive in the end. So got to put a smile on your face at least. And if you can put a smile on somebody else's, hey, that's all the better. Oh boy, too funny. All right, y'all. Well, we're 30 minutes in. I think I'm probably going to call it here, not unless anybody else has any questions, comments, concerns, queries, things of that nature. Just because I want to continue editing some videos, get my boiled dinner on. I got to take the turnips out and get the cabbage in, get the taters and the carrots all in there as well. And man, like I say, I wish there was smell-o-vision here because it's absolutely smelling delightful. Feed the squirrel. Yeah, no, he's got enough. I don't hear him, so I think I scared him away last time, but I'm sure he'll be back. So I much appreciate y'all taking some time out of your day to pop by on the live, and I apologize for the future viewers that are coming after the fact. If you were planning on coming in at 4 p.m., apologize to you. We'll get the schedule and more down pat. But like I say, I will post it in the community tab about next week's. We'll definitely keep it on. Oh, Dylan, you've seen your video for the first time. Beautiful. Got all kinds of stuff onto the channel, and check some other stuff out. It's good to have you around, my brother. And yeah, we'll get the next week's live stream scheduled on Saturday for sure. They're all going to be Saturdays. It's just going to be what time on Saturday. It'll just be dependent on what I have during on the go that time. But appreciate y'all taking some time out of your day to hang out and see what's happening back here at the cabin. Have some laughs, have some smiles. That's always the case doing these live streams, and it's absolutely awesome that we could kind of have this one-on-one repertoire as opposed to just leaving some comments in a video. It's absolutely awesome. Just got 6 acres and just got a roof on the house. Oh, that is awesome! Congratulations. 16 by 32 with a large loft. Hey, that is awesome. That's an absolutely wonderful size. That would be probably one of the perfect sizes. If not if when I do this place again, I would love to go for a 20 by 20. I think a 20 by 20 would give us enough room, and then you could still add on here and there. But yeah, that's a good size, 16 by 32. I don't know where you are in the world, but if you got winter coming up, that's one of the main things you want to have done is getting the roof on, and then you can go from there. So congratulations on that, man. That is awesome. Oh yeah, long journey. I can completely understand. I'm 5 years in, and I'm still working on this place. It's livable, but it's not finished. So, but it's I remember working on it, and it's a journey for sure. And yeah, you got to enjoy the journey, not the destination kind of thing. But once you get to that destination, it does make you look back, and you're like, man, look at all the work I've done. So I'm glad that I started this YouTube channel, because I look back at the very first videos of breaking ground and of clearing the area and having this place just looking completely nothing like it is now. It's crazy to see the transformation, even though it's not finished and even though it's taken years. It's some crazy to look back and see the transformation of an idea from your head and something that now I can live in. And it's the same for you. I'm sure you'll look back and be like, man, what, and it's almost addicting. It's almost addicting that you build something and you get it to fruition and you want to do it again. Because I've built two homesteads in 5 years, and I honestly, if I had the money, I would want to build another one. But just because you get so many ideas and so many, oh well, man, I should have done this on this build that I can't anymore, and oh well, I should start another one kind of thing. So yeah, it's almost addicting. If I was a millionaire, I'd probably have places all over the place with little tiny homes on them. But hey, excuse me, who knows what the future will have? That's literally the reason why I started my channel. I have to be able to watch the last videos. Oh, I know, right? It's so inspiring to see your own journey because we often don't give ourselves enough credit. We don't often give ourselves a pat on the back. And once you get something done, you just move on to the next. And, you don't really recognize how far we've actually come. Never be finished, still building after 10 years. Yep, ain't that truth? Slow and steady wins the race, as they say. Slow and steady. Oh, that's too funny. Really good to reference point as well, having the videos. Oh, 100% for sure. I'm just trying to listen for my boiled dinner over there. Let's see. Debbie's is a 10 by 20 with a loft. That's a good size. And yeah, you don't need much. I was just looking at the footprint of my 8 by 6 that I'm building over there. And honestly, if you have salvage materials, you can make it work. If that, you get that structure up, you get a little 8 by 6 up, because you can build that. And if you have all the materials, you can build that in a weekend. And you stay in that while you build your main place. Yeah, that is all that you need. Pop a little wood stove in there, bed, little sink, and a cook area, and you're good to go. You really, really don't need much to get things onto the go. There's work to improve, but little at a time. For sure, yeah, I find that you either have a lot of time and no money, or a lot of money and no time. And I've been at the point where I've had money and no time, but now it's reversed. I have time, but well, maybe not so much. Maybe it's even. Maybe not so much time, and maybe not so much money. But yeah, it's all cyclical. It all comes, an ebb and a flow, right? But it usually comes full circle in things. So fingers crossed, that we're coming onto a time of some maybe back into the time of a little bit more money to finish off some builds and to continue on with some other things. Because once I get the kitchen edition on, an 8x16 kitchen edition, that's literally everything I need, because it'll have the wood fired cook stove that's in there, and I will move the bathroom from outside to inside, and having those two things alone, oh man, that's going to be absolutely phenomenal. And it's going to extend the video the videos that I can do as well, to do cook videos on the wood stove, or on the wood fired cook stove. That's going to be absolutely awesome. Do the baking, do the cooking, stuff like hams and turkey and chicken and stuff like they used to do back in the day. It's going to be super, super exciting to be able to get that onto the go and get those videos, and just use a wood stove, a wood fired cook stove like they used to back in the day. I've mentioned it before here on the channel that my great grandmother used to have one, and she would be able to oh well, I'm doing some bacon, I got to raise the temperature 28 degrees, so I got to chuck in these two sticks that are yay big and yay thick, and it'll raise it 28 degrees. She had that thing dialed in. So that's one of the things I'm looking forward to, is getting an actual kitchen, because I love cooking. I love cooking and I love baking, and yeah, doing that stuff and having the ability to have a full kitchen, as opposed to making it work in my little kitchen with my 2 burner cook stove. Mind you, I'm making it work, and I not complaining, but to have that much more brighter scope of things is, did I say brighter? Broader. Wider and broader, I guess, is brighter. Broader stroke of things would be, oh, just makes things so much easier. Alrighty, y'all, that was another little tangent. In true East Coast fashion, you got to say goodbye 5 times. So, doing the work is therapeutic, for dealing with the 9 to 5, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Dutch oven, love Dutch oven cooking. Absolutely love it. You can do so much with a Dutch oven. And I should have used my Dutch oven in doing my boiled dinner. Wasn't even thinking about it. I just seen my big old stainless steel pot, and I'm like, oh, I'll just use that. But then I see the Dutch oven beside the wood stove, and I'm like, darn it, I could have used my Dutch oven. Oh well, it is what it is, as they say. Working 60 hours a week and working on the house after work. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. When I was building my place, I was working overnight shifts, and then I'd get off at 7 in the morning. Go to sleep for a little bit, and yeah, have it building, and then build for a couple hours, and then go right back to the overnight shift. Not fun. Absolutely killed my body, killed my mind. But as long as it's for a short amount of time, we got to do what we got to do. Alrighty, y'all. Second or third goodbye. Much appreciate y'all taking some time out of your day to see what's happening here at the homestead. I got to get on to my boiled dinner. I got cabbage, potatoes, and carrots to go into it, and I got some more editing to do. Got some schoolwork. There's always something to do. So God bless you all. Thank you for taking some time out of your day to see what's happening here at the cabin, and stick along. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Follow along for past and previous and future builds and videos to come. We got 3 into the queue coming up, and even more happening. So God bless you all. Adam signing off here from the homestead, and be sure to check out the next video because the boiled dinner will be into it as well. So God bless you all. See you later. See you next time.